Hi, welcome back to another Table Talk. Today we're going to be meeting with Raj Shourie, who is a recent convert to bridge. He learned many years ago, and ever since he's retired from his job, he's taken up as a big pastime. And I've met Raj several times. He's gone around the world playing in tournaments, doing pretty well in them for someone who's only recently taken up the game, and he has a real genuine passion for bridge. So without further ado, we're going to meet him, we're going to play some boards, hopefully some good spots come up, and you get to know Raj, hopefully, almost as well as I do right now. And here is Raj. How are you doing, Raj?
Good, Steve. How are you?
Not too bad, not too bad. I've not seen
you
in a
coming
while.
to us from Nottingham, are you?
Nottingham for the last 2 weeks. I'm moving house soon. And you are based on, is it West Coast?
I'm on the West Coast. I'm in Pacific Palisades, Los Angeles.
Very nice. Oh, did that was that in the fire? Or close to it?
Yes, it was. Fortunately, we survived and our place survived, but obviously a lot of our friends and neighbors didn't in terms of their houses. So it's interesting, but the Palisades, don't count the Palisades out. It's going to come back.
Right. It's your bid. Take it away. We're playing, our agreements are for those people watching, 2-over-1, and we're playing standard carding. So if you see us doing all this bad carding, it's not. We're actually just doing it the other way around. So... why do we do standard carding?
I don't know. I think I learned that way and I've just stuck with it. I think Gavin, my regular partner, plays upside down with most of his people, but with me, we've just played standard.
Okay, pass. This is just some sort of
fourth seat preempt, opening bid with 6 kind of thing.
All right, and we're playing third and low against suits. And while we're defending, we're not going to talk about what we have. We'll just talk about interesting. So, Raj, successful investor of some sorts. And now that you've retired, you've taken up bridge and you're playing quite a lot of things, don't you? Why did you start taking up bridge again, Raj?
Well, I was introduced to the game as a kid, but I mean, just introduced. Like when I was about 11 years old, my grandmother's sister taught me how to play. And I knew how to play. I basically knew Damon, 16 to 18, no trump, but I definitely didn't know what a transfer was. But then after I stopped working, which was about, and it coincided with COVID, I got into it because really through my family, my mom and I started a family online game on BBO. And then, that included my grandmother's sister who had originally introduced me to the game. And so, that was really it. And then eventually I started doing a little bit better. I don't know.
Well, I actually think I need to do this.
Yeah, I think you do. Very nicely done. Aha.
I wish you had the jack. The jack third, that promotes a trick, but yeah.
Yeah, well, but that's still, I think, quite good. Now I think maybe I need to do this.
I think we're conceding now, but we'll see.
Well, no, we're not really.
Oh, okay.
I have one.
You realise to declare it under ruffed when I ruffed with the ace of spades. It probably means we've not got many more tricks.
I do realize this, but maybe they have. Maybe they have 2. I don't know. Let's see. Do they have another diamond? Is the question.
No, but I'll.
No, but they have a. Okay, all right. Nope. Okay. Well, I think we're probably.
Oh, did you have Queen X? Oh, it did matter then.
Oh yeah, no, I had Queen X. It was. I think we did all right, Steve.
I think so. Good switch. Good heart switch. We needed the ruff as well.
Yeah. We have spade.
So we won 3 imps there. Yeah, Queen X mattered. So we get a heart ruff and the Queen of Spades. Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, so I started playing again. Then I ended up taking some lessons again at my mother's behest with my aunt in Hong Kong. Both my grandmother's sister, Padmini Divakaran, and my aunt, Sagri Singh, have represented their respective countries at the Venice Cup. And meanwhile, I was a rank beginner at this point. And anyway, but then at some point, I kind of moved on and found somebody in the US, perhaps somebody you also know, named Eli Jolly, and we played a lot.
Oh, yeah, I know Eli, yeah. I've met him and I know the name. And he
Right.
plays with, he's like, I think he's got a lot of mutual friends with me, like yourself as
Yeah.
well. So yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I open a club 2+.
That's fine.
Only 2 when it's 4-4-3-2.
That's fine.
So,
Yeah. So short club, but not on all bandstands, just on. Yeah. Okay.
correct. Yeah.
All right. My regular partner, I play one club shows 4.
All right. Well, you're up.
I'm up. Yes. So you have started taking bridge a bit more serious as well. Not only did you take it up recently, you've started going abroad and playing in nationals and international events, haven't you? You went to the World Championships, the World Team Championships in Buenos Aires. How did you do in that, Raj? I can't remember.
Yeah, we were fortunate enough to win. That was a shock, I think, to everyone, including most particularly me. But yes, it was great. And I can say it had a lot to do, obviously, with my teammates, but I managed to do just about enough not to mess it up.
No, very well. I mean, because you came close. I think you've been into the HCL in India as well, haven't you? And
We came second in HCL. We my first international event, actually, also my first time playing with Gavin, was the in Sweden, which in 2013, in the summer of 2013, and we made the quarterfinals, and which was just stunning. We were playing four-handed. The Champions Cup is, for those of you who haven't been, is a pretty serious event. We had great teammates who we'd been set up with by one of the Swedish internationals who Gavin knows. But there were two young guys from Norway. I didn't really know who they were. Gavin knew who they were, but didn't know them particularly well, and they turned out to be Christian Baki and Tor Evengrude. So,
I've heard of them; they're pretty good.
Yeah, they're pretty good. So that ended up being they would come back after every round, and we'd look at their card and be like, "You did what? You got what?" Yeah, they were amazing. Okay, sorry, let me think about this one.
Right.
This is interesting. It's interesting. Steve, do you play in this situation? Do you play new suits of forcing, or do you play that they're not forcing?
I think it depends who I play with. I don't have a personal preference. I would think that by an unpassed hand, a new suit was forcing here.
Yeah. So what we play is that new suits are forcing, but in competition they're not.
Okay. So I'm happy to do that if you want.
Okay. So that's how we play, and so I'm gonna do that.
If I wasn't sure, I would. It's
not going to matter here because the guy jumped to 4 spades.
I can always bid 5.
You can. You can bid 5 of whatever you want.
I don't think I will. I'll let you do something. You might be about to double.
This one's interesting.
I don't want to lead you down the path one way or the other.
Yeah. This is a tough one. I'm not sure, but I'm actually going to bid.
Okay. So my partner could have bid 4 no chumps if they wanted me to choose between the minors, and they haven't. So I'm going to assume they've got more clubs than I have diamonds. I do have some roughing value.
That's good. Yeah.
Good lead.
Maybe we were. Yeah, that is a good lead. Maybe we were. Turns out you don't have roughing value.
I didn't realize that, but yeah.
Yeah, but yes. So what do we have? A heart loser, spade loser, and 2 diamonds, and we'll see what happens with the clubs. And how are they doing in 4 spades? Well, they have 11 of them. That's nice.
My guess is that they set a heart up for a diamond discard.
Yeah.
So my guess is they lose 2 hearts and a club.
Yeah, so it's possible that we did all right here, but let's see.
Do you know what you call an 8-card suit? Trumps.
An 8-card suit.
Trumps.
Yeah, exactly.
I think that's a wise decision to pull this.
Yeah, well, that's why it was. I was fairly confident I'd rather play in clubs than diamonds.
Yeah,
and particularly when you show up with the jack and the 7. I mean, that.
You've got an entry.
Sorry?
You've got an entry. I mean, there's a chance to make this if they don't find a heart switch. Well,
for one thing, what are they led from? I I mean, quite often they'll lead a singleton.
Yeah, I doubt they've got the king.
Yeah. So, we'll see if they put it up. Yeah. Okay. Entry. Well, that's nice. So what am I going to do? I could play Ace of Hearts and a heart. That probably seems like...
You're guaranteed to go off then, aren't you?
Sorry?
You're guaranteed to go off then, aren't you?
Yeah. I could play a spade. I could play a diamond.
Yeah, isn't diamond... Diamond
seems like the right thing to do.
Yeah. If there's ace-x or ace-queen doubleton on side, you might make it.
Yeah.
But you could go 2 off. There we go.
Okay, well, that's better than a poke in the eye.
Well, if he hasn't got another club,
yeah,
you can set the diamonds up and get there with a jack of clubs.
He has a club. That's too bad.
So...
Yeah. So now we're just going to go 1 off, I think.
Well, possibly. There is a squeeze.
Yeah.
If the hand with 3 diamonds has the king of hearts. I think it has to be East, and that's probably unlikely because East has already shown it with the ace of diamonds and the ace of spades, and West was.
Well, let's see. How can we get them to do anything interesting? Let's see. Yeah, let's not tell them what's going on.
There's no squeeze anymore.
Nope. Yeah. Well, we'll just.
Oh, we had all the diamonds. Yeah, there was no squeeze. Ace Queen 10x.
Yeah. All right.
Well,
how do we do?
4 spades makes. If the diamonds are 4-1, we can't possibly beat 4 spades.
Yeah.
I mean, 5 spades makes actually because the Queen of Hearts is on side.
Yeah, looks like that.
Good
so, thank you.
If they bid 5 spades, would you bid 6 clubs?
No. I mean, I should, but I'm not going to. I think frequently, obviously people say the 5 levels for the opponents, and that's of course true, but frequently it's not. The 6th level, on the other hand, is always for the opponents.
Fair. I'm scared of sacrificing 6 because it gives them a chance to make a forcing pass, and if they miss the slam, you might have already won anyway. Yeah. And then you have to sacrifice in 7. Oof.
Well, yeah, and sacrificing in 7, is definitely sometimes right. Sacrificing in 6, less frequently, in my opinion.
I agree.
So we shall just bid regular Stamen.
Okay.
And then we shall invite.
Is this promissory? I guess it doesn't matter. I'm passing anyway.
Okay. Yeah, it is. It would promise 4 hearts. Yeah.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, if the Queen of Diamonds falls, it's fine.
Yeah.
And I think I'm fine anyway because I don't think they're going to be able to cash 5 heart tricks here. They'd need to have led from. I don't think there's a holding they can lead from to give themselves 5 heart tricks there. So I think I should be fine. All right. Well, I guess we're going to win and take a diamond finesse.
Yes. Keep that entry.
Actually, do I need just some ace king and another?
I think you might.
Finesse. Yeah, let's just do ace king and another. Let's play the e9 and keep good technique here. Well, there's the queen.
There you go.
Can I bear you? I think I can. Let's do it. Let's hope they cash some hearts. Oh, they're not going to let me do it. Go on, let's go for the beer card. I'm going to duck this. All right. Well.
Aha. Okay.
I get to beer,
Yeah.
I'm going to claim on the beer. 9 tricks. We missed the game.
Nice. Yeah.
So I think you've done quite well in a lot of things recently, not just the Indian Premier League and the World Championships. You came to England's toughest event, the Spring Fours, and you made You were one of the last. Were you the undefeated
We
team?
were one of the 2 last undefeated teams. I was playing with a bunch of young guys from the Netherlands. And we were one of the 2 last undefeated teams. And we did do quite well against the 2 probably best English teams.
Yeah, you played
but then
Black. You knocked out Black and it
we
went.
knocked out Black, and we beat Orca as well. But they came back because it's a double elimination event, and they ended up winning the event. But we did beat them close, and we beat Black close.
Yeah. It's good. It's good. It's a good experience to get to these final matches.
Yeah, absolutely. And it was a great, I loved it in at the Spring Fours. It's a nice format, and I thought it was a great event. It's a tough event for people from the US to go to because it tends to conflict with the US team trials.
Yeah, it did this year, didn't it? And
and it did last year. Last year I wasn't playing the US team trials, but this year I did for the first time, so I didn't make it.
I always think it's a bit weird because the Spring Fours is on the World Bridge Tour.
Yeah.
And you'd think that the World Bridge Tour would organise things such that the big events don't clash, that everyone could do that. We're playing teams. I'm just going to raise you to game. I'm sorry if it doesn't.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
I have 5 spades, so...
Okay, well, I left you the option 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
This looks good.
Yeah. Okay, so and we have 9, 10, 13. We have a spade loser, a diamond loser, and a club loser. It looks like we should be okay.
There's a chance this is a singleton, though. That's my only worry.
Yeah, there's a chance of a diamond rough. That's the.
He's led the 4, and it is the lowest diamond.
And I'm gonna toss the queen on it and see if that deters him. It doesn't deter him. So there's the rough. Okay, so now.
Well, he needs to find a club switch.
He does find it. So now he's gonna play another diamond. No, he's not. He's gonna be.
You can't avoid losing the ace of spades.
Yeah, so I think I can now claim down 1.
There might be a heart rough or a club rough. You can't claim yet. I don't think.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Now. Okay.
I don't think. I mean, you'd want to be in that, don't you? If it wasn't a diamond, if you make it.
Yeah. That feels like better than a 35% vulnerable at imps game for sure.
Although East has preempted, so there's a chance he's got a singleton. It's more likely to be a spade though than a diamond. All right. So in the other double elimination event that was ongoing this year that you didn't come to the Spring Fours was the US team trials. How did you do in that, Raj?
Well, we were actually very similar to the Spring Fours. We were one of the 2 last undefeated teams for
Which
USA
is tough
1.
going. If you just look at the list of teams.
Yeah, well, thank you. I was very happy with that, and we ended up in the USA 1 final, lost, and then that put us down in the semi-final for USA 2, and we lost. I will say I have an absolute unblemished record of losses in in sort of the B events, the repechage or the losers bracket. I lost in the first match at the Chairman's Cup. I lost in the first match in the Spring Fours, and I lost in the first match in the team trials. So
I think
it's unblemished.
There's like you've got all this tension, this thing. We're doing so well. Okay, we've lost one, and then there's you get deflated of it, don't you?
Yeah. Right. So here. I mean, this could be wrong, but we're white-red. I'm going to just pass. Okay. Let's see what we do here. I think I have now made my bed.
Okay. It feels like a man who's got either club support or some hearts.
Yeah.
I will not take it into account. I will lead.
You lead a trump. Yeah. My dog is being removed from the back. Oh, he doesn't want to be removed. It's okay. Leave him. It's fine.
All right.
Yeah, he's hanging out.
So often when they bid again here, they're quite distributional. I can't imagine they'd bid again with just 4 spades. Maybe
Right.
maybe they have got 4 spades. I don't know. Maybe they're 4-6 or something. But they
6,
could have
4.
protected with just 2 diamonds, couldn't they? So I don't know why. Maybe they're 5-6 or something.
All right.
Who knows? I think my partner sounds like a man with 5 hearts.
Hmm. Yep.
Oh no! So they've only got 5 diamonds, which means they've got 4 spades, have they?
Yeah. Well, they okay. Well.
Oh. Well, that might be the last trick. Yeah. And then I think he's going to claim now for play the ace of clubs. Is he? It feels like he should claim. They are starting to claim now, aren't they?
They have started claiming, absolutely.
Right. Which I like.
Figured out really when they claim and when they don't claim.
I think you can't afford the 9 of spades there, partner.
Yeah.
I think it cost a trick, didn't it? Because my 10...
I think it did. Yeah. I think it did. I'll blame that on my dog, but I really shouldn't.
I agree. Yeah, it was the dog's fault. Fido's fault.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you tend to go to all the nationals, do you?
Yeah, this year I have. In previous years, I've gone to, I haven't been going for the whole event. This year, the last 3 or 4, I've gone to the whole event.
Well, the big event's in the middle, isn't it? The big team event usually starts on the Monday.
Right, and it's been, I think, a couple of nationals where I've played the main team event. Yeah, until quite recently, I wasn't doing that. So right, okay, we're here. I'm just gonna pause. Your 1 diamond is.
Well, you said 4, didn't you?
Oh, 4.
We're playing the same.
Yeah.
I assume we're playing the same.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Diamond double pass, spade double, 2 spades. All right.
I'm going to make a wimpy pass here.
Yeah.
I have a big hand. I just can't envisage us making game. If you can't respond over the double. Yeah, we're just missing all the aces, aren't we? In fact, are we going to make this? I think we are.
Well, we have 2 club losers, a heart loser, spade loser, and so if we give them a rough, then we're not going to make it.
Yeah, just get yourself to draw trumps.
Yeah, no, of course. I just start out by drawing trumps and seeing what happens. Well, that was nice.
Maybe.
Yeah, I think it's still all right.
It means that West is probably roughing diamonds now.
Right. So
you need to withhold the 8, I think, and hope that West has both aces.
Well, or how am I doing if I hook the?
You've got to hook the 9 of clubs, don't you?
Yeah. If I hook the 9 of clubs, let's just do that.
But if East has an ace, they get a diamond off. So
yeah, well, if he finds them,
there you go.
I think he found. No, he didn't. Oh, that wasn't very good, was it?
No, you need to put the queen on. So you need to. I think you're going to get locked in dummy here.
Yeah, that one. I just couldn't have. Yeah. Okay. Well, unless he's got both.
He might underlead the ace of spades here.
Yeah.
There you
He's
go.
got both.
Oh, it didn't have it.
Oh. he's just teasing us.
Yeah.
He's teasing us.
Right.
Okay.
All
right.
Good lead. They led a diamond. If they don't lead a diamond, they don't get the rough, do they?
No, they need to leave the diamond.
Yeah. One.
All right. Well, seems kind of normal though.
Yeah, 2 spades make, so we can't do any better.
Well, it looks like 3 clubs makes 2. So I wonder why. Yeah.
Oh, you need to play spades after. You need to take his ace of spades out before they've set up the diamond rough.
Right.
That's tough.
Okay.
I don't think you'll find that.
That's tough. Yeah, I'm not finding that. Yes. So, and then my next event is actually we're going to the Open Europeans in Poznan.
Okay. I was toying with going to that, but I ended up moving house. So I don't think I've got the energy to go away in the middle of that. So.
Yeah, and I'm playing the Open and the mixed there. Playing the
the Open with Gavin and the mix with
Jenny,
lovely.
Gavin's wife. Yeah,
it's lovely.
Yeah.
Gavin's a lovely guy. He commented on my vlogs like after a couple of days.
Right.
My very first vlogs I ever did. He watched them, and then he saw me on the Monday, which was 2 days after the first vlog went up, and that had a chat with me about it. So, what a nice guy. He didn't need to do that. So,
yeah, no, he's great, and I've definitely learned a lot playing with him. And he's right. Okay. Well, yeah. Well, I have no bid for this, so I'm just gonna pass.
Good luck, Steve. Aha,
Yeah.
Okay. 5, 6, 7. I can count 7.
I think you can count 7. So I think you're in fairly solid shape. I think.
So we'll duck a couple of hearts, and then I guess we can probably take a club finesse, can't we?
We might switch.
Yeah, I'm going to throw a club away.
Yeah.
Because I want them to play a third out.
Okay. Oh, he doesn't switch. Okay. All right.
All right, here we go.
Okay. Aha. All right. Now you're.
Have I just gone off? No, he's only got 2 more to cash. I was a bit greedy there.
A little bit.
Yeah, I could have gone off if I got the clubs on.
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
Well, the other
matters
is that you can claim. You don't have to actually wait to win the trick.
That is true.
Before claiming, which is really nice. Yeah.
That's true. We lost imps on that. Why did we lose imps? Oh, 5 diamonds makes.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
If you play like 2 spades as minor suit Stayman, maybe you've got like an invite to 2N, but with both minors.
Yeah,
I
could have bid. I played 2 Noahs transfer to diamonds, but then you bid diamonds if you like it, and you bid
clubs if you don't. Yeah, could have done.
Yeah, and I could have gone there, but
yeah. And so we'd be playing in 3 diamonds, though, wouldn't we? We wouldn't be playing.
We'd be playing in 3 diamonds, yeah.
Which probably means we still lose imps. All right, you to fire away. So what do you think the most important convention you've learnt in the last few years is? What's like? Because obviously you said you didn't even know transfers. What's the one convention that you wouldn't go without now?
Right. Well, I 1 sec. Let me make my bid. And then I'll chat. All right. Well, so I really started playing the Gavin Master Series, which is sort of, it's sort of US expert standard, I guess, or modern expert standard is how I've heard it described. And it's right, double pass 2 diamonds. Okay.
I always found expert standard as a bit of an aloof way to describe what system you play.
Yes, I know. I don't. That's why I said I've heard people describe it that way, but it's okay. So you're competing to 2 hearts, and you're gonna play it there.
Yeah, maybe I should have doubled, but yeah. All right. Well, this isn't the best spot.
Yeah. Yeah, so I play, all of the stuff that's in the Gavin Master series, with one exception, which is I never really took to playing transfers over after 2-no rebid.
Okay.
But pretty much everything else in the Master series, I decided to play, and I like it. I actually like system. I'm not a system hound by any means, but I do like it generally. And so I do try and find interesting things. We have an interesting thing because in the US these days there is you are newly allowed to at the USBF at the team trials, you're allowed to play multi. And so we bid a lot of hands and then decided how we were gonna play, and we play it slightly differently from the US ACBL sort of recommended defenses. We play transfer 11 sol in certain spots.
I think I've just gone off here.
Yeah, I think maybe it's hard to play and talk at the same time.
Yeah, well, I just didn't think I could afford I can't afford to play a spade. They took out my entry to the clubs when I threw a spade. I thought I can afford a spade. The king's offside. I'm never going to make 3 spade tricks. But it allowed
right, but you could have played a diamond, I guess, at some point.
Yeah, I could have thrown it. Oh, I could have thrown a diamond. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a bit of a punt. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So you don't play transfers over
2-no rebid, which everybody tells me is the best thing ever, and you have to play it and so on and so forth. But we play something kind of simpler there. Okay, so this is Cappelletti single suited.
Mm-hmm. The general American way to do this is to play system on here, isn't it? Double his Stamen and transfers.
The general American way to do this is to play system on, unless 2 clubs is for both majors.
Yeah.
So two clubs, both majors in multilandy or whatever, then you don't. Then we have a
different
thing.
method.
Yeah. So one slightly controversial. I mean, look, the most useful conventions out there are things like, in my opinion, are things like 2-way new minor forcing. I think you have to play that.
Yep.
But one controversial point of view that I have, because a lot of people hate it, is I like to play kickback over the minors, and I think it's essential.
I thought we were friends.
Yeah, I know. So playing 4-no key card when you're in the minors is just I think it's very difficult. But anyway, let's. What am I going to do here? Am I going to let them bid, or am I just going to blast 3-no, which is what I think I'm going to do. I'm going to blast 3-no.
Yeah, I hope we've got a stop in the suit they've got. Oh, we do. Loads of stops.
I think I have good stuff.
Yeah, you do. You were a bit worried about clubs, weren't you?
I was a bit worried about clubs.
All right, so
that looks like a singleton, doesn't it?
Yeah. Well, someone's got a singleton.
No, it's not. Okay. Queen Jack doubleton.
I think we're just going to cross and take a diamond finesse while we've got a stop in everything.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, now you've set up 3 diamond tricks.
Yeah.
And you are in business.
There's no squeezes. I can just give them a spade at the end or something. Yeah, I've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more tricks. That was good. Spade lead, I'm a bit worried, aren't I? But I guess I just cash out, do I? Oh, can I cash out? No, I can't cash out, can I?
I think you can.
Can I? I've only got 6, 7, 8. I've only got 8 tricks on a spade lead.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
I guess I just duck, and then I can knock out the ace of hearts.
Yeah,
I've got to knock out the right entry. If I could, I mean, you could duck and take a down finesse, and then you're off. So.
Well, then you wouldn't make it. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I can see those as valuable conventions. I think. I think my issue with kickback is people don't use it right, and so you're playing a system that's misused. And I think it's better to just play key card well than kickback poorly. I can imagine in an established partnership that it's useful.
I don't play kickback. Well, we don't play kickback for hearts, but we do for the minors, and that's what Gavin taught in his master series, and I adopted it initially with some reluctance, but then given what everybody says about it, but now I actually really quite like it. All right, well.
We're
do I want to play the hand? Do I want to play the hand, or do I want to let you play the hand?
I've played lots. You play.
Yeah, maybe I'll play the hand. Let's see how it goes.
All right.
We won 6.2 imps on the last one.
We did. We bid and made a game. I guess other people aren't bidding it, or they're in 5. Or they're in a club part score. If you open mind 1 club, you might not get to game.
Yeah, for sure.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Right, so we shall bail out like in a wimpy fashion.
Chicken you are.
Chicken. Right, you can see why.
Yeah, that's in America. You're not allowed to open a strong no trump unless you've got a singleton honor, isn't it? Singleton ace, king or queen.
Ace king or queen. Though at the USBF at the team trials, you are allowed to with even a small singleton.
I agree with opening this a no trump because you haven't really got a rebid problem if you haven't got a rebid over 1 club, have you?
Oh yeah, no, it's automatic.
Yeah,
I think to open a no trump. But okay. So what have we got here? We have a spade loser, 2 diamonds. We can take club finesse and a heart. I think a heart lead's probably pretty good.
Yeah.
Because why do I want to? I'm just going to keep knocking out hearts, I think.
Yeah.
Good.
Well, that's a good switch. Or is it?
Okay. I don't know. They might have a rough, or they might not.
Oh, okay. If the finesse is on side, you're making loads here.
Yeah. Okay, I think now I make a lot of tricks.
Oh, we missed a slap. If the queen of spades falls, we've missed 6.
So much for being a chicken. Right. Okay. Wow. So now I can claim. Well, no, I should probably play out and see whether the queen of spades falls.
If the queen of spades falls, I mean, people will be in game here. So
we'll quickly do it. Okay, it doesn't. Good.
All right.
All right.
Flat board. Oh, no one's played it yet. That's why. That might go down.
Got it.
All right. Yeah. Anyone in your immediate family play? You said lots of aunties and grandparents play.
Yeah, my mother plays, but she's in India. And then my kids, my younger kids have played a little bit. I have 2 sets of twin boys who are 21 and 13, and so my 13-year-olds have actually played a little bit. They've come to a tournament. They played. They did a couple of day bridge camp with Gavin's kids. Gavin's kids have subsequently, after that, gone on to take it quite seriously and do it. Yeah, they will become very good. But mine are they're interested, and we'll see how it goes.
They've just got to enjoy it, I guess. If they enjoy it, then they might keep playing. It's a lovely game.
Exactly. Yeah, it's great. It's so great. I mean, my great aunt, grandma's sister, who first introduced us to the game, she's 95 years old. She still plays all the time on BBO. We play every now and then. She's incredibly sharp, even today, and yeah, it's great. You know. All right, let's see. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Hmm. Huh. Well, that's interesting. All right.
I kind of didn't know which suit to support. It's better to play in a 4 forfeit, but you could have had
4
6
than the
diamonds.
5-3. That's why I left it the way it was. So, okay. Well, this looks like we. I'm just gonna win the king and play a club. And see what happens.
You need the ace of clubs on side, whatever happens, I think.
I need the ace of clubs on
Oh,
side.
Jack Doubleton's good enough as well, I suppose. All right.
All right. Now we're crossing hearts. And we do it again.
Well, they broke. Jack Doubleton.
We had the ace of clubs and the Jack Doubleton.
Yeah, I worried that
we have to dodge a diamond rough.
They led a diamond because there's a rough, maybe, or maybe not.
Well, yeah, I think we're in business.
Well, you're making 11 here.
Now we're making 11.
Mm-hmm. I thought they'd only lead a diamond there because they were sure of a diamond rough, but I guess East thought we might have 10 diamonds. Maybe East thought. Win 3 imps. That's good.
Yeah.
3 spades doesn't make.
They can obviously always beat game because they have the ace of clubs and 2 spades to cash.
They do, yeah. They do.
Yeah. So and I'm sure if we were in game, they would have done so.
I think so too. Got to play to beat it, haven't they?
Yeah.
So I assume this is like semi-forcing or wide range?
Semi-forcing, yes. Semi-forcing. I have the classic hand to pass the semi-forcing, no trump. Good luck.
Thank you. We'll call this the last hand, Raj, and if I don't lose 20 imps on this, we've finished positive, which is pretty good.
Yeah, I think you're in very little danger of losing 20 imps on this.
Well, I don't think I'm going to make it. We'll see.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to throw a heart away from the north end because I want them to switch to hearts.
Yeah.
This might tempt them to switch to hearts
here. They're too smart for you.
So 1, 2, 3. I've got 3 tricks. I guess I mean... If I duck it, West has 5 clubs. I guess I'm going to win and play the Queen of Spades. I can't see me making this now. Stiff King of Hearts with West?
Stiff King of Hearts. If you have the Stiff King of Hearts...
I've thrown a heart away from the north end, so that doesn't help me anymore.
Yeah.
Queen of Spades, 10x, but I don't make it, do I? All right.
Well, 10 Doubleton with East. How do you do?
Well, then West has 4 to the king.
Yeah.
So 10 Doubleton with East, I make 3 spades and 2 more aces, so I got 2 off. I guess we duck 1.
Okay. Let's see, what do they do? Okay.
Did they both follow to the club?
Sorry?
They did. They both follow to the club.
Yes.
So win
Yes.
the ace. And we will try a spade.
Okay.
We're up to 4 tricks. Do I just go spade, spade and hope they can't cash enough diamonds? If we go jack of spades, spade. Uh-oh.
Right. Okay.
Diamonds. Or maybe the diamonds are blocked. They are. Oh, no, they're not. All right. Well, I started with 3 tricks and I made 4, so there we go. Lose 3. Right.
Okay.
No, it's been a pleasure to have you, Raj. It went very smoothly. Well done for playing and talking, which can be quite difficult.
Yeah, thank you. I'm confident if I go back and look at it that I didn't play all that well because it is hard. It is much harder.
I think we've done very well. We've scored plus 15 imps, which is I lost a few on the last board. Not sure I can make any more. Let's just have a look how many I could make. Double Dummy says I'm always 2 off, so I went 3 off.
You're always 2 off.
I went 3 off. Yeah.
Okay.
I guess if I play the Queen of Spades early, maybe I can pick up the 10 of Spades as well.
We had to find a heart fit, but playing a semi-forcing no trump, we're never going to do that.
Not really, no. I mean, I think I missed that fit in Akol as well. North. Oh no, we wouldn't. We would have opened a no trump with North.
You would have opened a no trump with North and
transferred to it. Yeah, so it's the best system. You should try it. Raj, it's been a pleasure. Hopefully, I will see you at a certain point. I'm not going to see you this year, I don't think. But good luck in the Europeans as best.
Well, unless you make it to the Europeans.
Yeah, I might be. I might go with some friends, but I think again, I'm just too busy this summer. So I hope you have fun, and it's been a pleasure to have you on here. And hopefully, we'll see you shortly. Farewell.
Great. Thanks a lot, Steve.
And there we have it. Nothing spectacular, but we did quite well. We finished with plus 15 or thereabouts, despite me going off lots in a no trump vulnerable on the last board. And we got to meet Raj. We can see how well he's done. I think he's quite a modest guy. He's come first and second in lots of things over the last few years, and he really enjoys his bridge. Has a really nice stable of people to play with, and he's a really great guy. When we meet again, we've agreed to play a game of badminton, hopefully, if we can remember, we can find a badminton court. And we get to play another game with him as well. But that's it from me. Hopefully you've enjoyed that, and we'll be back with another episode of Table Talk with another special guest momentarily.